Hello there, this is Icy Tooney here with another TF2 gameplay video. In this video I'm going to be playing as the heavy here on Badlands, and one thing you can see right now is I am equipping the Dalokohs bar, eating it right now. I like my toque, by the way. But the Dalokohs bar of course is a community weapon that replaces the shotgun. It's a pretty neat weapon, I guess. It's not really a weapon, it's something you eat, but when you do eat the Dalokohs bar, your max health will increase by 50, and you'll also heal 50 health in the process. So as you can see right now in the bottom left, my health is actually now capped at 350 instead of 300 if I did not eat that item. It's a pretty cool item, I guess, but I know a lot of people would say it's underpowered, and I would have to agree with them. The problems with this weapon are the fact that it takes very long to eat it. You can't drop it on the ground like in a sandwich if you are in a tough situation, and sometimes you basically just have to predict that there's going to be enemies around there in order to use your 350 health. I guess your 50 health increase, because this item does not last forever. I mean, the overheal does not last forever, and another downside is even if a medic does overheal you, the max overheal you're going to get is up to 450 health, so this weapon is basically useless if you have a medic on you. It's you probably should not be using it because you'll get the overheals necessary from the medigun. But anyway, still just rocking over here, and as you can see I got a nice flank on my enemy, and that is how powerful a heavy can be. I think I just mowed down 5 people in about 10-second period, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, we have the middle point kind of going on to the spire, and like I said with the heavy before, it's not always great to be right in the open, so that's kind of why I retreated back into the house, and now I'm going this side route. I do have a medic on me for the time being until he dies with a nice arrow in the head. That's never nice, but as you can see I'm kind of hugging the wall. I'm trying to be careful not going too far astray, because really the heavy's weakness is if you're out in the open. If you're in like a nice little house like this, it's really hard for the enemy to focus on you, so this is why I'm just kind of cruising around here, jumping down and trying to surprise some people. There's a medic. That guy is not going to be... Oh, and a pyro behind me, axing me. That's always nice. But yeah, now just at 50 health, and because the Dalokohs bar only heals 50 health, I'm going to use it to heal up, but if I did have the sandwich there, I could eat it, and now I'd be at 300 health. So that's kind of, as you can see, one of the downsides to the Dalokohs bar. It's not really great for just healing, and now I'm actually in a tough situation here. I know that's a spy. I'm going to kill the spy, but yes, that heavy does follow me out there. He also has the tough guy's toque, so I guess he's my new friend. But one thing, I actually found a new heavy hat the other day. I found, which one? The officer's Ushanka, and I don't know which one to use, the toque or the Ushanka. So I'm kind of pondering that, but it's pretty cool. I found one of those. So as you can see, just switching from the demo man back to the heavy to get that forward spawn, because we did capture the spire even though it's being captured back, and there we go, we already won. So there we go, top fragging like a boss as a heavy there. Actually had like triple the points of the next person, so that's pretty cool. And because that round was rather short, here goes another round. I'm using the exact same setup, and I probably should not be equipping the Dalokohs bar right now. Because I do have a medic on me, as you can see, and again, like I said before, it's basically useless if you have a medic on me, if you have a medic on you, so the shotgun or the sandwich would be a lot better choice here. But yeah, just going on to the middle point and going this little side route to try to surprise my enemies. This is a great way to go if you are the heavy, because it does leave you with some protection. That train will protect you from a lot of open fire, and it also helps protect your medic, because the medic can stay in that shed while you start destroying things with your good old minigun. So that soldier is gonna die. Yes, pretty inevitable there. If you are a soldier, you do not want to be trapped in a little tight room with a heavy, because the heavy should always win. And that pyro is probably about to die too. Yeah, so doing again a lot of work here, not really dying too much, even though heavy does have a lot of health, heavy will die quite a bit, especially on push maps, but still doing a lot of work here. I did get the crits there, so I was able to kill a few people, so that was a pretty good crits by the medic. Heavy did jump there, so it was kind of like a panic crits. But again, I'm just kind of going to stay in this house and stay close to corridors and destroy some people. Oh, there's someone behind me. There we go. So my first death there is a heavy. I was able to kill about 25 people in the process, but still, oh no, it was another death. So for a map, I guess Badlands is a pretty decent heavy map. It's not known as one of the best ones, because something like this, the second point is relatively open, so that does not favor the heavy, but still a pretty neat heavy map. I guess there really are no great push maps for heavies, because of course the one downside to the heavy is the speed, and it's kind of hard to get to mid in a good time because you can't use any like special abilities like rocket jumping to get you there. So that's really one of the big downsides to using a heavy on a push map, but it's still a lot of of fun because you can do quite a bit of damage to your enemies. So once again, kind of taking this side route, and I'm going to surprise that heavy. He's going to die. And we already have the spire here, so that's good for me because I would rather be in an indoor situation than an outdoor one, so like this last point. So yeah, any maps really with an indoor area is usually better for the heavy as well. I know there's a spy around here. I don't really know where he is. But yeah, another thing I guess I should mention, even though it didn't die, you probably can tell, is I'm actually using the minigun over the Natasha. And one thing I have noticed a lot lately is the Natasha is getting kind of put into one of those categories for weapons is only like noobs use them, or it's really cheap weapon. And the Natasha, of course, is extremely powerful. It's extremely annoying with that slowdown, but it's kind of weird how just all of a sudden the Natasha kind of went from a weapon that was underpowered to now one that is extremely overpowered. That is a common belief, and it's just interesting how that went. So I am using the minigun in this one because a lot of people do comment that the Natasha is a newbie weapon, even though I will use the Natasha in some future videos. But yeah, I just thought I'd comment about that. But as you can see here, the last point is well defended by the enemies. I did die there, but again, gonna try to do some work here. As you can see right now, also I am using the killer gloves of boxing. It's kind of weird how those words are arranged, but yeah, I'm using the KGB, and I don't haven't used them as of yet, but I think there is a situation where I will. And of course, if I do kill someone with those boxing gloves, then I will get crits for 5 seconds, I believe. So I like to use the fists or the KGB. It's really up to your preference. You're not going to find as a heavy that you're going to get too many melee kills unless you really try for it, because the minigun is such a good weapon at close range that sometimes it's not best to go for melee kills. But I think in this video that I will get a few, or at least one melee kill. I think actually, yeah, I'm going to try it right now. So yeah, I get a nice one shot on that medic. He was on low health, and I'm thinking I could pull out my minigun, or I could try to box that guy to death. So I get another crit because of course that 5 seconds does count for the boxing gloves as well. So sometimes you're able to get a nice chain. If you are able to get that first melee kill, it's really easy to get the rest of them. But there you go. As you can see, that tough guy Took heavy does kill me again on the upper level. Oh no, but like I said before, they do have a pretty good defense holding up. They have a couple sentry guns, they have a heavy and a medic. So without some teamwork, it's kind of hard for me to do quite as much. But they're capturing the spire again, no worries. I haven't really eaten my Dalokohs bar in quite a while, but I'm going to do it now because I see that there is no medic with me. So now that I don't have my medic, I don't know where he went. He's good, so I'm going to use the Dalokohs bar. It's not really necessary again as the heavy to have a pocket medic at all times, but usually if I am playing heavy, I will look for the medic because medics usually enjoy heavy's comfort. I don't know, it's like they're best friends forever or something. So there we go, my medic does attach to me once again. Yay for FNUF. And I wonder if he's another Canadian, because FNUF, Dion Phaneuf, hockey. I know some of you might get that reference, but right now, just working there with that bonk scout. Actually, as you can see, a little bit of teamwork going on there. The bonk scout did bonk in and distract the sentry gun for just enough time for me to destroy it, and hopefully that'll allow my team to push up a little bit. But again, they seem preoccupied with standing on the spire and looking down and seeing how high they are. I don't even know what they're doing up there, but at least the sentry gun is down for now. I know that if they do rebuild it, it's not going to be quite a level 3, but I just decide to stall and eat my Dalokohs bar. So you can see kind of how annoying it is having that a little cooldown time for the chocolate bar. But oh well. My medic is here again, and actually no, that's a different medic. But that heavy's gonna die, and that scout is gonna die. Oh, actually no, he's not. One thing I don't think I've mentioned as the heavy, but something you will see me do again a lot is just jump revving around corners. That's basically to negate the movement difference, I guess, when you are revving up. So it allows me to get that extra jump when I do rev, and as I am saying that, we do capture the point. So we got a nice back cap there, and yeah, top rating like a boss once again here as the heavy. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like these in the future, and thanks for watching, you guys.